It's match number 24 of the Hero IWL 2022-23. Good afternoon and welcome to the Shahibag Police Stadium, Ahmedabad, for a Group B encounter between Celtic Queens Football Club and Odisha Football Club. It's between number 2 and number 8. Odisha FC at the moment are placed at number 2 and are assured of a place in the quarterfinals. But this team are right at the bottom of the group here, and they have planted this team, as you can see on the screen. As many as 4 changes have been effected. There's a change right at the last line of defense. The goalkeeper Kushi Chanu comes in, and so does Aksha Matthew and Tasia Orao and Reshma up front. The formation is 4-4-2. Reshma and Kongsai will be playing up front, and these are the substitutes. Mithika Roy, the goalkeeper who played in the first 11 in the last match, is now waiting in the wings, and there are a few more who will be getting into the pitch of the match in the course of the game. And they are up against a formidable opposition in Odisha FC. Odisha FC, already assured of a place in the quarterfinals, have effected a lot of changes, 7 changes in all. And the goalkeeper has changed as well. Payal Basude will be keeping today. Sushmita, Julie, Manisha will be there. Anju Tamang, Bania, Malati will be starting. And these are the substitutes. And you can have a look at Baladevi. Baladevi is featuring in the list of the substitutes as well. Linda Kam is there as well. She also came as a substitute in the last match. Anju Tamang, who is in the first 11, and Malati Munda, who is also in the first 11, came as substitutes in the last match. Anju Tamang scored a goal, and so did Malati Munda. Now that was a comprehensive victory for Odisha FC against lowly placed Lords FA Kochi. But here they will be up against Celtic Queens. Celtic Queens basically have nothing to lose at the moment. They are languishing at the nadir of the points table. In Group B, Setu Madurai are right on top, amassing 15 points from 5 outings. Odisha FC, playing in all white, on the left of your screen, are at number 2. They have 12 points from 5 outings. Celtic Queens are right at the bottom. They only managed to get 1 point, 1 draw from 5 outings. Kickstart Football Club Karnataka are at number 3. Eastern Sporting Union at number 4. Both these teams have garnered 12 points. So these are the 2 teams who will be playing each other today. In all white is a team from Odisha, Odisha FC, and the other team in red and blue is the team from Pondicherry, Celtic Queens Football Club. So they are gaining a lot of experience from this exposure. There's no doubt about that, but they haven't done very well in this season so far. Celtic Queens, a team that was founded in fact in 2022, have gone down to Lords FA Kochi 0-4 in the first match, then went down to Eastern Sporting Union 0-3, and these are the officials who will be officiating today. The referee is Kumari Nandita, and she will be assisted by Uvena Fernandez and Shima Bairagi in fact, and Rachana Hashmukh Kamani is the 4th official today. And this is the team which is definitely the favourite today. And the 2 captains, Manisha Panna is leading the Odisha team today, and Sujata Shetty is leading Celtic Queens Football Club. We hope that the match will be played in the right spirit of the game. It has been played in the right spirit of the game this tournament so far, and not a single red card has been flaunted by any of the referees, who are doing a commendable job. And all the women referees also, some of them young, getting a lot of experience and gaining a lot of experience as well, and some of them have also officiated in international matches. So this is the Celtic Queens team They're up against this team in all white, that is the Odisha FC team. There are two teams from Odisha. Another one is Sports Odisha, and they have done pretty well as well in the other group, that is Group A. Sports Odisha are at number 3, and this is the coach of Celtic Quins, a young coach, Nitesh Sharma. He has a lot to do. He has a young team in his hand, and he's trying his best, but hasn't got that much of a result so far. The only match in which Celtic won a point was against CRPF. That was a match which ended in a draw. Both the teams scored 2 goals each, and then they once again went down to Kickstart Football Club. And this is the Odisha coach, Crispin Chetri. He's pretty happy the way his team is playing in this season of IWL. So everything is set for the beginning of the match. Skumari Nandita blows the whistle. And here we go, match number 24. Odisha FC in all white are playing from left to right of your screen, and from right to left is the other team, the team from Pondicherry, Celtic Quins. Three of the 4 defenders are new in this Odisha FC team, as Anju gets the first touch. This is Manisha Panna. Back to Manisha. This is Anju Tamang, the player who came as a substitute and scored. Faustina Akpo scored a brace in the last match, and the player who really made a difference in the last match, Bala Devi, the captain of that match, isn't playing today. She has been rested by the coach. She is in the list of the reserves. Maybe she'll be coming in the course of the match. As Anju Tamang with the first corner of the match at the very second minute. Can Odisha change the scorecard early on? In comes the corner, that's a header, and that was rather weak. And that was Arifa Zahir, the rightful back of Odisha FC, with that corner. So the first attempt towards the Celtic goal. Look at that. She did have a clear header, but that was rather weak. Too weak to beat a keeper. The keeper today is Norem Kushi Chanu, and this keeper is Payal Basude. So both the teams have changed their goalkeepers, as Anju Tamang gets the ball and tries to find Sushmita, but the ball goes out of play. That will be a throw-in. So it is also another Anju in Celtic Quins. So both the teams are having 2 Anjus. Sujata, she'll get a throw-in. Sujata Shetty, the captain of the team, as Antasia Orao gets a touch. This is Matthew, loses out. Attack now. Anju Tamang, good looking run from the left. That's a good cross, and Faustina scores the first goal for Odisha FC. Faustina Akpo scores early on, and a terrible defending there from the Celtic Quins defender. Almost a gifted goal for Odisha FC, but Faustina won't mind that. Look at that. That was Anju Tamang with that cross, and that was a terrible touch from Mercy. Have a look at it once again, and then that was Mercy's touch, and almost gifting that goal to Faustina Akpo, who scores the 4th goal of the season. This is Faustina. Faustina Akpo is the scorer of the first goal, the player from Ghana who represented the under-20 Ghana national team as well. She played so well in the last match against Lord's FA Kochi, and she has almost started from where she left. Anju Chanu. Anju. The other Anju. And this is Julie. Julie finds Sushmita. So this is the score. The goal was scored in the very third minute of the match. So are we going to see a goal feast today? We have seen so many goals scored in this match, in this season, in fact. And the ball goes out of play, so that is Ida, the player from Kenya. So there are a couple of foreign players in both the teams. That was Reshma's touch. Doesn't find any Celtic player as the ball has been controlled there by Payal. Payal Basude is the goalkeeper. Shreya Huda was the custodian in the last match that Odisha FC fielded against Lord's FA Kochi. That was an easy win for Odisha. That was their fifth match of the season. Cynthia's touch. This is Cynthia once again. The first Brazilian to play in the IWL. Back to Cynthia now. This is Arifa Zahir and a good-looking overlap, but the ball has gone out of play, and that will be a throw-in. Throw-in. Quickly taken there by Mercy. And this is Anju. Anju Tamang. Will she keep the ball in play? The ball goes out, and that will be a goal kick. Odisha FC won the last match against Lord's FA Kochi by 5-0. And Odisha FC, prior to that match, routed Churchill Brothers by 10-0. And they started with a bang, scoring 6 goals against a CRPF Football Club, but then lost one match against Kickstart. That was the only loss for Odisha FC so far. They've done pretty well against Eastern Sporting Union as well. And this was the infringement handball, in fact. So a free kick has been given. And a free kick for Odisha FC. Odisha FC are already up by that early goal from Faustina Okpo. Manisha. Once again, that was Malati Munda trying to get that header right. In fact, that was Bania Kaviraj, who did not feature in the last match. Malati Munda did come as a substitute, so did Anju Tamang, who assisted the only goal scored so far in this match, as early as in the third minute of the game itself. Anju once again very active. Now she has switched to the right. Cynthia dos Santos is the Brazilian, 26 years of age. The first Brazilian to play in the Hero Indian Women's League. A lot of Brazilians did play and do play in India. It's a good looking pass. Anju, this is Fastenak. Can she score the second? It was just a bit heavy, that touch from Faustina. And Kushi happily collects the ball. Cynthia goes past the defender. This can be dangerous, but that's well controlled by Ida. Ida is from Kenya. Anju doesn't get the ball, and this is another Anju Chanu. Finally the ball goes out of play. This is Anju Chanu, and Odisha has fielded this Anju with the ball now. This is Anju Tamang. Anju Tamang passes it square. Back pass. Anju Tamang is from West Bengal. He's from North Bengal to be precise. Now this is Reshma. Loses out rather cheaply to Anju Tamang. She's playing a lovely match already, showing a lot of promise, and already has been the player to look out for. She's made a mark in the match already in the first 10 minutes or so. Manisha Panna. Banya. Sushmita. Back to the keeper, Payal Basude. Finds Manisha. Can Manisha keep the ball in play? No. They've conceded a throw-in. As Anju takes a throw-in, this is a good-looking cross from Reshma. But Mangpining Kongshai was nowhere near the ball. That is Reshma. Celtic Quins Football Club so far have scored only 3 goals in the season. 2 of them were scored by Anju Chanu. Attack from Odisha FC as Malati Munda gets the ball. Cynthia, good touch. Anju. This can be dangerous. The ball comes in for Faustina, but Faustina can't keep the ball on target this time. That was Bania Kabiraj. Look at that. A good looking forward pass. But Faustina Okpo just not able to double her score. Faustina, the player who played for the under-20 side of Ghana, is featuring for Odisha FC. Header comes in from Julie Kishan. Anju Tamang. Now she has shifted to the left again. And that is well tackled by Mercy, another player from Ghana. Sushmita Tanti, the left full back. This is Malati Munda. This is Cynthia. Will she take a shot? Cynthia just not able to open up the defense on this occasion. Good block there as Anju Chanu gets the ball. Quick counter attack, but Reshma doesn't get the ball, so no harm done to the Odisha FC goal. As Grace. Move once again. Anju won't get the ball. Intercepted there well by Antasia Orao. Celtic Quins. Once again, Reshma nowhere near the ball. And Reshma and Kongsai are running out of partners and running out of options. This is Reshma again. Can she get the ball? No. Well tackled there. And this is Arifa Zahir. Not the best of crosses on this occasion from Arifa Zahir. Arifa is from Maharashtra. Look at that cross again. No white shirt. A searching ball there from Arifa. He's from Maharashtra, played for Setu FC, Samuel Football Academy, and also for the Maharashtra state team. Cynthia coming deep into her own territory to help the defenders as Grace. Ball falls to Julie. Attack from the left here. Sushmita Tanti going in overlap very often as Anju Tamang is also operating from the left. So that's the second corner of the match and second for Odisha FC. We haven't seen much goals scored from set pieces. Let's see. Maybe there is some variation. Yes. Sushmita's cross and the ball falls on the roof of the net. Julie, look at that. The cross comes in and Julie Kishan with a header heading at the bottom of the ball, which is why the ball balloons over the bar and therefore the score still remains Odisha 1, Celtic 0. Sandhya Ida. So after the first quarter of an hour, the score reads Odisha FC 1, Celtic Queen Football Club 0. And the goal was scored in the very third minute of the match by Faustina Okpo. Faustina, Cynthia and Malati are playing as the strikers, but Faustina is mainly playing in the attacking third. Cynthia today has placed herself in the withdrawal position more often than not. But as long as goals are scored, well, nobody will mind, and that's dangerous play. Free kick not given, throw in for Celtic. And that was a handball. Aksha Matthew. That is Aksha. That's a wrong pass. Can Celtic Queens take some advantage of that? But again, attack from Odisha. And Mercy taking no chance whatsoever. Meanwhile, this is Anju Chanu. Mercy, the player from Ghana. She finds Reshma. Back to Mercy. She passes it back to Sandhya Rai. And this is a good wall pass there. Anju Chanu and Kongsai playing a good wall pass, but finally not able to open up the defense of Odisha FC. Counter attack. Goalkeeper comes out in time. Malati Munda and Faustina Okpo were hovering around that penalty box, looking for that second goal for Odisha FC. Anju, Reshma. Easy clearance comes from the central defender of Odisha FC. This is Kongsai. This is Anju Chanu. She has scored 2 goals for Celtic. 2 out of the 3 goals that Celtic has scored in this season of IWL. And Anju Chanu gets a free kick as well. That was a dangerous play from Arifa Zahir. So a free kick has been awarded to Celtic Queens Football Club. Can they take advantage of this set piece? Anju takes the shot. And that was a good shot, but too weak to beat the keeper. She did go past the human wall, but could not go past the keeper, Payal Basude. This was the shot. And Pyle managing to collect the ball as Anju, the other Anju, comes in. That's a good looking run from Anju Tamang. She has support up front. That's a good cross. And a shot comes in, but not on target. So that was a good looking move from the right. A good build up. And finally, the shot comes in, but not on target. That was Bania Kabiraj. And Tasya Orao. That's Reshma. This is Anju Chanu now. She has space in front. Goes for Reshma. Can she get the ball? No. The central defender, Manisha. Clearing the ball. So it's good to see that Celtic Queens are coming in attack. They're not merely defending. They're not overwhelmed. Playing against a formidable opposition in Odisha FC. Odisha FC did make a number of changes. They have a few of their star players benched today. But still Odisha was a very good team as Arifa Zahir tries to find Anju Tamang. Anju Tamang still controls. Good skill there. And this is Cynthia. She takes a shot but misses the target. Cynthia can't believe it. She thought she'll be able to test the keeper on this occasion. Cynthia Santos. Look at that. Lovely skill. She goes past Grace Mercy, and finally that shot from Cynthia misses the target. Malati Munda. Anju. Look how she changed the flanks. That's a good shot. And Faustina was menacingly close to the Celtic goal. Once again, the cross comes from Anju, and that touch was not the best one. Faustina Okpo is a prolific scorer. She has scored a brace in the last match. She scored 4 goals already in this season. .200 goals have been scored in this Hero IWL 2022-23. 1 goal has already been scored here, so it's 201 as Faustina, which is scored. Another one shot comes in from Bania Kabiraj, skying that ball, not able to keep that ball down and on target. Bania Kabiraj making it to the first 11 today. She wasn't there in the last match that Odisha played against Lords. As Faustina gets the ball, she takes a shot, but very weak. No problem for the Celtic Queens goalkeeper Kushi. Anju Chanu, very well defended there by Arifa Zahir. Here it comes from Manisha. This is Arifa. Grace. She finds Anju. Good looking pass. Cynthia is ruled offside. This is Cynthia. We'll have a look at it once again. Cynthia has been charged offside, very marginal. Grace is from Aizawl. Cynthia once again. She's at times coming to the withdrawal position, tries to find Faustina. Once again, it's Cynthia dos Santos, the Brazilian. Manisha. A touch from Anju Tamang. Doesn't find any of the white shots. Meanwhile, this is another Anju. This is Kong Sai. Can she find Anju? No. That's blocked very well by Manisha. Julie Kishan. This is Anju Tamang. She has space in front. Anju Tamang. And she is challenged there by Ida. Ida Odinbao is a player from Kenya. So there are two foreign defenders for Celtic Queens. Ida is from Kenya, Mercy is from Ghana. And this is also a foreign recruit for Odisha FC, Cynthia dos Santos. Anastia Oral pushing from behind, so a free kick has been awarded to Celtic Queens. That is Sushmita Tanti, who is playing today in the first 11 in place of Shardan. That was how that foul came about, and before the free kick is taken, the referee has asked the players to take a quick cooling break. So it's time for the players to rejuvenate. It's time for the players to re-look at their strategies and discuss with their coach. Celtic Queens, meanwhile, are trailing. Odisha FC 1, Celtic Queens FC 0. This is a match number 24 at Shahibagh Fully Stadium. This is a Group B encounter. And Odisha FC have scored early in the match. And this is the player who scored that goal. That was the move from the left. Anju Tamang. And a terrible touch there. Look at that. Anju Tamang taking that shot, and that was Faustina Okpo gleefully accepting that. Faustina Okpo has been very effective in the attacking third for Odisha FC. As we are watching this match at the Shahibagh Police Stadium in Ahmedabad, Celtic are up against Odisha FC. At the moment, at Trans Stadia, Kickstart Football Club Karnataka are playing Setu Madurai. And in the morning today, Eastern Sporting Union defeated CRPF Football Club by a solitary goal, and Churchill Brothers went past Lord's FA Kochi by 3-1. So that will be a morale booster for Churchill Brothers. Their second victory in this season. Churchill Brothers have conceded a number of goals. They've conceded 32 and 133, if I'm not wrong, and that is not something which a team would expect. But this is a good thing for Churchill Brothers, that they have amassed 3 points today. And the goal difference stands at -28. Celtic Queens, however, are even further below. They have a -18 goal difference. They have scored only 3 goals and they have conceded as many as 21. They conceded 7 goals against Setu. They conceded 5 goals in the match against Kickstart Football Club, 4 in the match against Lords, and 3 in the match against Eastern Sporting Union. A lot of goals are scored, and in many matches we have seen that one team has scored a lot of goals. 6-0, 10-0. But the result of some of the matches. Can Celtic put up a bold fight against Odisha FC? At the moment they are trailing by 1 goal, as Anju Tamang, the player who assisted that goal, eventually finds Faustina, the player who scored that goal. The ball falls to Malati. Malati manages to keep the ball in play but can't find a white shirt. But the ball falls to Grace though. Grace, the player from Aizal, will she take a shot? No. She wanted to get Cynthia into action, but Cynthia was nowhere near as Grace. Attack from the left. Cynthia trying to reach the ball in that occasion, but the ball goes to the goalkeeper of Celtic Queens FC, Kushi Chanu, who happily accepts the ball. This is her counterpart, Payal. Payal Basude finds Anju. Manisha. This is Arifa. Arifa loses out. This can be dangerous. This is Anju Chanu, all by herself. Goes too wide though, and she will get a corner. So the first corner for Celtic Queens Football Club. It's good to see that they are attacking as well. So it's end-to-end football, and this is what we all want to see. Not one-sided, lopsided matches. Anju Chanu, the player who scored 2 of the 3 goals of Celtic, is with the corner. In comes the corner, and there was a touch there from a Celtic player, but the ball goes out of play harmlessly. That was Mangpining Kongsai. The ball came in, and that was not a header, not a shot either. Manisha Panna finds Julie. And the ball once again falls to the Odisha keeper, Payal Basude. Seven changes have been effected by the Odisha FC coach. He's trying out all the options before going into the quarter-final clash. The group stage matches will continue till the 13th, and then we have the quarter-finals on the 16th, as Arifa Zahir tries to keep the ball in play, but the ball rolls over the touchline for a throw-in. Throw-in in favour of Celtic Queens. Mercy loses out to Cynthia. Faustina still holding on, but she has handled the ball. So a free kick has been awarded in favour of Celtic Queens Football Club. Celtic Queens Football Club did win, and that was the handball. She was juggling the ball, trying to control, and after the free kick, it's back to the Odisha girls, as Anju Tamang with the ball. She has pace, she has skill. Will she cross? Yes, she does. And Faustina manages to reach the goalkeeper, but that will surely be an infringement, is it? No. The ball coming to the keeper, and there came Faustina. At one point it looked that it will reach the goalkeeper without any problem, but Faustina came from nowhere. Lucky for Celtic, they did not concede. Meanwhile, that's Anju. This is Cynthia. She crosses. The ball misses everyone. A shot comes in, blocked there by Mercy. The ball falls to Cynthia dos Santos, the Brazilian. This is Malati Munda in the left, the player who came as a substitute in the last match and scored a goal. Can't keep the ball in play this time, but the ball had the last touch of a Celtic Queens player, so that will be another corner. So the third corner for Odisha FC. Can they score the second goal? Anju's corner curls in. Header comes from a Celtic defender. But Cynthia controls, passes it squat to Anju. Anju Tamang, Malati Munda, she takes a shot. Not on target though. The top 4 teams from both the groups will qualify for the quarterfinals. As we watch that corner, that header came from Ida. That was a good clearance in the end. There's Arifa loses out. Anju Chanu. She finds Kongsai. Back to Anju now. Anju Chanu looking for options. And the ball falls there to Rick Pinky. And finally, the other Anju Tamang gets the ball. Loses out though. Loses out to Aksha. The ball falls to Ida. Ida controls. That's a good looking run from Ida. But that pass has been effectively intercepted. Banya Kabiraj finds Anju Tamang. This can be dangerous. This is Banya once again. Cynthia. Will she take a shot? Has she been brought down? It's inside the penalty box, it seems. We have to wait and see what the decision is of the referee. No, nothing given. So that's a goal kick. Look at that. That was inside the penalty box. Oh dear. And they were looking hopefully towards the referee. Nothing has been given though. Or what's the decision? We have to wait and see though. This was how it happened. That was Mercy. And this was Cynthia. Was there a contact? Nothing given, so goal kick has been awarded to Celtic Queens FC. Just a bit of a small dramatic situation in the goal mouth of Celtic Queens FC. But nothing coming off that, as Celtic Queens keeper Kushi Chanu will take the free kick. She rather goal kick. She finds Ida. Anju Chanu there. Mercy. That was Reshma. And there's a change there. 18 comes in for 5. Alina Tony comes for Aksha. Anju. Grace. Oh, that's a lovely pass. That is Malati Munda not able to cross. Chris effecting a good forward pass on that occasion. Meanwhile, Alina Tony has come in. Have a look at that pass. Oh, she was offside though. The offside flag was up. Aksha Matthew, who did not feature in the last match, has been substituted by Alina Tony, who is a forward-line player. The assistant referee's flag was up though, and the players are wondering what went wrong, and the referee taking note of the flag, and a free kick has been awarded. A free kick has been awarded to Celtic Queens Football Club. Sandhya Rai will be taking the free kick. Can Celtic nullify that lead? And the keeper not able to control. Will that be a foul? A free kick. The whistle has been blown. And that was a collision there. Not intentional, I believe. Both going for that ball. That was Reshma. She's also injured herself. Look at that again. The ball comes in from Sandhya. Reshma going for that ball, and both of them colliding. But the take was definitely not a very good one from Payal. When she got the ball, Reshma was yet to collide. Lucky there for Odisha FC that they did not concede a goal from that error from none other than the goalkeeper. We have seen a few errors committed by the goalkeepers. At times we have seen the keeper not able to keep the ball out of the goal line and conceding very soft goals. Hopefully the injury is not very serious for Reshma. Payal is on her feet and Reshma will be back in action. There is Reshma, just taking some medical attention. The play has begun and we are 4 minutes away in terms of regulation time from half-time, as Cynthia Dos Santos doesn't find any of her teammates. Mercy gets the ball. That's Ida's clearance. The ball falls to Anju Tamang. She can't control either, and that will be a throw-in in favour of Odisha FC. Anju Tamang has made a mark in this match, and the other Anju is also playing well. Anju Chanu, the midfielder of Celtic Queens Football Club. Celtic Queens already effected a change in the first half itself, as Grace passes it back to Julie. No one to get that ball. This is Grace Horner, the player who hails from Aizawl, Mizoram. She has played for the Indian team as well. And she has also featured in the under-17 and under-19 Indian national team. As the player from Ghana, Mercy Tagore. And the clearance falls to the white shirts as Sushmita. This is Grace Horner. Long ball. Can Bania get it? Too weak across on this occasion and easily cleared out. So that will be a throw-in. Only one goal has been scored so far in this match. We have seen some goal mouth action. We've seen some end-to-end stuff, and that was another one. Faustina Okpo not able to get that touch. And Kushi Chanu finds no problem. Anju Tamang, Cynthia, back to Anju. She passes it back. And this is Cynthia now. Can't keep the ball in play. The ball rolls over the goal line for a goal kick. Odisha FC have so far played 5 matches and have won in 4 and lost 1 of the matches. That was to Kickstart Football Club. That was the only time that they failed to score a single goal. But otherwise, they have scored a lot of goals. Odisha FC will they score another one. Malati Munda trying to get the ball forward. She will win a throw-in for her team. Bania Kabiraj. 5 minutes have been added by the 4th official. So here we are entering into added time. Anju. In comes the cross. That's Cynthia. Will she take a shot? Cynthia takes a shot and that's punched out. So that's a good attempt. Shot on target. And a good save at the end by the goalkeeper. Cynthia taking her time and taking that shot. Punched out for a corner. So another corner for Odisha FC. In comes the corner and that's a header there from Faustina. Cynthia loses out though. Alina Tony, the new person, the new player, plays it to Antasia, and that was Kongsai not able to get the ball forward. A quick response there from Odisha FC through Anju Tamang. In comes the cross, cleared away, not very comprehensively. This can be a goal. Yes, it is. So goal number 2. This is Bania Kabiraj scoring the second goal for Odisha FC. Once again, not a very good clearance from the defenders and not a defensive error, and another goal. Once again, look at that. That was mercy again. With that attempt, the ball falls to an unmarked Bania. She places the ball to perfection. So another goal scored in added time. We have seen so many goals scored in added time. This is the score line. At the moment, it's Odisha FC 2, Celtic Queens FC 0. Manisha Panna. Back to Manisha. She has Arifa. She goes for Cynthia. This is Grace. Passes it square to Cynthia. Back pass to Julie. Julie doesn't get it. Will that be dangerous? Another substitution. This is Kiran Preet coming for Reshma. Another good looking pass, and this time the clearance comes in from Ida, denying Faustina a touch. This is Ida Atieno Odiambo, the defender from Kenya. Anju Tamang. Anju Tamang is from Birpara, West Bengal. She is a regular in the Indian team as well. She's been playing for the Indian national team from 2016, and she's proving why she is qualified for the national team. And clearance comes in. A minute and a half left before half time. Arifa Zahir. A throw in for Celtic Queens Football Club. You're watching match number 24 of Hero IWL 2022-23. IWL started in 2016. Eastern Sporting Union, team which is featuring in this season as well, won that inaugural season. And Rising Students Club was the runners-up in that edition of Hero I League, IWL in fact. So we are almost seconds away from the half-time whistle. As the keeper Naurem Kushichanu, she can't be very happy after conceding 2 goals. Mercy. And that is Julie. Back to Malati Munda. Another attack from the left. And that is another ball for Faustina Okpo. But Faustina can't keep the ball in control. Can't receive the ball well. As Naurem Kushi gets the ball, and that's the last bit of action before half-time, as the referee Kumari Nandita has blown her whistle, signalling half-time. And at half-time the score reads Odisha FC 2, Celtic Queens FC 0. So Odisha FC did get the better of the exchanges so far, and that is reflected in the score. And this was the first goal, rather a gifted one. But this player Anju Tamang has done pretty well throughout. Few more attacks, few more chances for Odisha. That was another one. This was also a goal-bound movement as Cynthia. In fact, that was Bania who took that shot, and she found the back of the net as well, doubling the score for Odisha FC. So at half-time, the score reads Odisha FC 2, Celtic Queens FC 0. We'll be back with more action on the other side of the break. Till then, stay tuned. Welcome back to the Shahibag Police Stadium in Ahmedabad for second half action of match number 24. A Group B encounter between Celtic Queens Football Club and Odisha Football Club. At the moment, the score reads Odisha Football Club 2, Celtic Queens Football Club 0. And another change has been effected here. The first change for Odisha FC. Meanwhile, a couple of changes have been made by the Celtic Queens Football Club coach. Aksham Matthew has given way to Alina Tony and Reshma has given way to Kiran Preet. Kiran Preet Kaur, the player from Punjab, has made it to the ground. And here we go. The match resumes after the break. Odisha FC in all white, now playing from the right to left of your screen. And Celtic Queens are playing from left to right. They are trailing at the moment by a couple of goals. We have to wait and see whether more goals are scored. As Faustina has given way to Linda Com. So this is the change for Odisha FC. As Cynthia got her first touch in the second half. Loses out though. Kong Sai. Pinky. A good move. This is Kong Sai. Just not able to control, but Celtic FC players will get the ball back, and it's back to Kong Sai now. So a good looking move. A good phase of football from Celtic. This is Kong Sai. Will that come as a shot? Yes. That shot was taken, but that misses the target. None other than Anju Chanu, the player who scored a couple of goals for Celtic in this season. Trying to test the goalkeeper, but can't find the target. So a good start to the second half for Celtic Queens Football Club. Meanwhile, the other Anju has taken charge. Anju Tamang of Odisha FC. She scored a goal in the last match, coming as a substitute. She has been on the ground today. Has been in the first 11. And also has been in the thick of things. This is the new player, Linda Com. Goal scorer Bania. Misses. Grace passes it back to Julie. This is Malati Munda. Malati gets the ball back even after making a miss pass. Grace. She finds Cynthia Dos Santos. And this is Anju challenging Mercy Amorkar Tagore, the player from Ghana. This is Anju Tamang. Definitely will be a contender for the hero of the match. In the last match, it was Bala Devi who was the hero of the match. But she hasn't been fielded by the coach. She has been rested, and Faustina now has also been substituted. So the coach is keeping the key players out of action as Anju. The header comes in there from Grace, but nowhere near the target. Getting the bottom of the ball under occasion. Look at that. Right at the bottom. And the ball ballooning up. No problem for Naurem Kushi Chanu. Not the best of kicks though. Grace. Cynthia Dos Santos, the Brazilian. Will she take a shot from distance? All by herself, Cynthia. And this is Munda. Plays it in the body of Linda Com. And then comes the shot. Straight to the keeper. The keeper was manning the near post and did well to control and collect the ball. A good shot from Grace. So Odisha FC players testing the keeper from distance as Anju Tamang. She finds Bania. Cynthia now, all by herself, still holding on. Mercy is along with her. She passes it to Anju. Once again, Mercy clearing the ball at the cost of a throw-in. Throw-in taken by Arifa Zahir. Cynthia once again finds Grace. And that's not the best of touch. This is Grace Horner. Grace Horner has also been in the Indian team, and she has been with the Gokulam team in 2019-20 when Gokulam went on to win the Hero IWL. And she has been with the national team since 2019. She also featured in the under-17 and under-19 national teams. Gokulam Kerala are also playing very well in this season, and they are looking for a hat-trick. Both the men's team and the women's team did pretty well in the national leagues, as Cynthia with a promising run. That's a very good tackle. Malati with a dummy, and there comes the cross. That can be dangerous. That was Malati Munda finally taking that shot. She did score from a similar position in the last match. That was a lovely cross from Sushmita Tanti. Good build-up. Malati playing a dummy, and the ball falling to Malati, falling to Sushmita, I beg your pardon, and then Sushmita crossing. The idea was good, but the final touch was not that good from this lady, the young lady Malati Munda. Once again, Malati. But the ball falls to Alina Tony, the substitute for Celtic Queens Football Club. Finally, the touch from Julie finds Pyle. Both Julie and Pyle did not feature in the last match. 3 out of the 4 defenders are new in this match in the first 11. And the coaches are trying out everyone, resting a few key players as well. Malati tackle, but the ball falls to Bania, the scorer of the second goal. She finds Cynthia. No, Cynthia doesn't get it, but Linda Com goes for the ball. Well defended there in the end by Mercy. And there was Mercy, and was it a foul? Yes. So foul, and a free kick has been given to Odisha FC. And this is rather a dangerous position from where a free kick can be taken, and it's none other than Cynthia Dos Santos getting ready for the free kick. She passes it to Anju Tamang. Anju now takes a long ranger. Not on target. Now this is a Group B encounter that you are watching. Mercy missing out this time. That's Cynthia's shot. Just an ambitious looking shot, trying to test the keeper. grace. The player from Northeast. We are seeing a lot of players from Northeast, from Manipur, from Mizoram, Meghalaya, as Nongram gets the ball, rather Kongsai, another player from the Northeast. We're also seeing a lot of players from the rural areas, from the cities, from the tribal areas, from north, from west, from south. It's a lovely occasion to showcase their talents, and these young footballers are getting a very good chance to show their talent as a free kick is awarded to Celtic. In comes the shot. Rather disappointing. Anju Chanu, another player from Manipur. She has scored a couple of goals for Celtic. Kongsai scored one. Malati Munda, she has also scored a goal in the last match. And Arifa this time tries to find Anju Tamang. And this is Linda Com. Linda finds grace. Not a very good pass there. Mercy doing pretty well today, except for those blemishes that cost her team dearly. She has been rather steady in the defense. Julie Kishan. Once again, Anju Tamang. She's playing all over the ground, taking a lot of workload. Julie. And that was Sushmita Tanti. Sushmita going for those overlaps very often. She finds Anju Tamang. This is Grace. Will she take a shot? Yes, she takes a shot. The ball spilling out of the keeper. But the keeper, Narem Kushi Chanu, managing to get hold of the ball in the second attempt. Look at that shot from Grace. The keeper didn't have to move, but then not a very good collection in the first place. No harm done though, as Bania from the right. No free kick given. Goal kick awarded to Celtic Quins Football Club. At the moment, another match is on. Kickstart Football Club Karnataka and Setu Madurai are battling it out at Transstadia till half-time. The deadlock wasn't broken. Here, however, the women in white have scored twice. Can they score more? Cynthia finds Bania. Cross comes in. Anju can't keep the ball in place, so that'll be a goal kick. Eastern Sporting Union defeated CRPF Football Club today. Remember, Eastern Sporting Union is the team which won the IWL for the first time in 2016-17. Then it was a Rising Students Club winning it in 2017-18. Setu won it in 18-19. Sushmita Tandi finds Anju. And in comes the shot from Bania. He hits the post, and that was a good shot. Lucky there for the Celtic Quins defense. This is Bania Kabiraj, who already scored one goal, was about to score another one. Cynthia getting a corner now for her team. Look at that shot. And that hit the post. And she was almost scoring the third goal for her team and second goal for herself. Cynthia is still on the ground and she's attended by the medical staff. A corner meanwhile has been awarded to Odisha FC. Can Odisha increase their lead? They have scored goals galore in this season so far. They've pumped in half a dozen goals into the CRPF Football Club goal. They had a comfortable victory over Eastern Sporting Union by 4-0 and then routed Churchill Brothers, scoring 10 goals, and then came back to score 5 against Lords FA in the last match. The only match in which they did not score and conceded was against Kickstart. Kickstart are playing at the moment as another change is going to be brought in. Bania, it seems, is going out. Or who is going out? In fact, that's Arifa Zahir who is going out. Sonali Chimata is coming in. As the corner is taken by Anju. Grace's header. Danger still not averted. Ball inside the penalty box, and that can be dangerous. That was so close for Julie. Just not able to get that shot right. Julie Kishan got that loose ball, but could not find the back of the net. And look at that again. Grace with that first header. Clearance comes. Not a very good one. And then look at that. All of a sudden, Julie did get a chance but could not take advantage of that. Now Rem Kushi Chanu with the goal kick. That's Bania. Grace Horner. The ball is lost to the Celtic Queen players, but once again, it's back to the white shirts as Malati Munda doesn't get it. Clearance comes from Ida. This is back to Sushmita. This is the score then. It's 2-0. Will it be 3? As that was a shot from Linda Calm. And that ball has been punched out by the keeper. Linda coming as a substitute, taking that shot, and finally Kushi clearing the ball out. Corner quickly taken. Anju, and that can be another one. Oh dear, it was so close. And Cynthia can't believe it. Anju Tamang's cross falls to Cynthia Dos Santos. She was absolutely unmarked and the ball just missing the target by a whisker. So the score remains the same. Odisha FC 2, Celtic 0. Linda Com. Bania Kabiraj. Bania crosses. Anju Tamang doesn't get the ball. Grace loses out to Kongsai now. Can Celtic Queens pull one back? Kongsai once again gets the ball. She has 2 white shirts in front. She finds Pinky. This is a substitute, Alina, who came in place of Akshay. Meanwhile, counter-attack from the other end. That was Linda Com. And the ball has been cleared out. And that's another corner in favour of Odisha FC. So Odisha winning corners galore. And in the last two occasions they did some variation. It seems that there will be another variation. Yes, short corner quickly taken. Anju Tamang does well. Anju passes it, and the ball falls to finally the Celtic players, as Kong Sai now gets the ball, goes all by herself. Kong Sai, Sushmita is along with her. Kong Sai losing out finally because she was running out of partners. No support whatsoever, no white shirt to get across. Bania. Number 19, Sonali. This is Malati Munda now. She finds Bania. A long ball. Linda Kom. Will she get it? Linda holding on. And finally Ida gets the better of Linda there. Ball has been cleared, and it will be a throw-in. And this is the new player Sonali. She's come in place of Arifa. Sonali. The shot comes in, and she hits the bar. So this is the second time that the woodwork has denied. This was Grace's shot. Look at that attempt from Grace, and the woodwork denying her once again. So it's the second time that the woodwork came in the rescue of Celtic Queens Football Club. Manisha. Odisha FC are already through to the quarter-final stage, as Bania gets the ball. A long ball comes for Anju, and it's straight to the keeper, but keeper doesn't collect it cleanly. And finally the ball misses everyone. Look at that. Sonali's long ball comes inside the penalty box, and where was the ball? Well, Kushi Chanu almost had no idea. Lucky there for her, lucky for Celtic Queens that the ball did not get into the goal. Could have been another embarrassment for the team. Manisha Panna. Cynthia's touch there. And that's a new player, Sonali. Sonali Chimate not able to control. She has come as a substitute in place of Arifa Zahir. So the Odisha coach, Crispin Chetri, testing most of our players, as Odisha are very well placed in Group B. And once again, a lone effort from Mang Pineng Kong Sai, and she has also injured herself. Look at that, just losing balance on that occasion. Manisha Panna was challenging her, Mang Pineng Kong Sai. She's playing almost as the lone striker at the moment, running out of partners very often. Kiranpreet Kaur has come in place of Reshma. But the changes did not change the fortune of Celtic Queens Football Club. And if we just have a look at the group table, The points table shows that Setu Madurai in Group B are still at number 1. Odisha FC are at number 2. Setu have garnered 15 points from 5 matches. Odisha FC have 12 from 5. Kickstart Football Club also have 12. Eastern Sporting Union also have 12. So these 4 teams are quite comfortably placed as a free kick will be taken. In fact, a free kick has been given. That was a foul. And in comes the floater. Misses everyone. Look at that free kick. So in Group B, Setu are at number 1 with 15 points. Odisha, Kickstart and Eastern Sporting Union all have 12 points each. And then Central Reserve Police Force Football Club have 7. Lords FA have 3. Churchill Brothers have 3 and Celtic Queens have 1. So at the moment, Celtic Queens practically don't have anything to lose. Meanwhile, a cross comes in and Linda Com was once again very close to scoring the 3rd goal for her team. And there were 2 players Linda would have done, leaving it to Malati Munda. Malati Munda was better positioned for that header. So just a bit of lack of understanding. So a change there. Cynthia, the Brazilian, goes out. And Deepa Naik comes in. And Bania goes out as well. Another attack. Linda calm this time. But finally, that has been well covered there by Ida Odiambo, the defender from Kenya. There are 2 defenders and Sumitra Zalzo, number 23, has also come in. In comes the cross. There's a header. As many as 3 players were standing on the goal line. Another shot, not on target though. And that was Julie. Look at that cross. And there came that. Look at that goal line. The goalkeeper and 3 others were positioned on the goal line, so absolutely no chance for Odisha FC to get another one. So the score line reads 2 Odisha, 0 Celtic Queens Football Club, as the players slip into a quick cooling break. A few changes have been made by the coaches of both the teams, but nothing seems to have changed for Celtic Queens Football Club. They're still trailing by a couple of goals. This was the first goal, a soft one indeed, but the cross definitely was a very good one and quite easy there for Faustina. And then came the second goal from Bania. Once again, a defensive error. And the Odisha Football Club players taking advantage of those errors. And that's what the strikers are there for. They need to be in the right place, in the right time. And both Faustina and Bania were there. Cynthia also played her part. She has been substituted. Faustina has also been substituted. We haven't seen Bala Devi in the match as well. She has been in the reserve bench. Wonder whether she will make it to the ground. Maybe the Odisha FC coach is keeping the key players for the second round, the quarter-final that is. The four teams that are very well placed are Setu, Odisha, Kickstart and Eastern Sporting Union. In Group A, Gokulam Kerala still ahead of the rest. Gokulam Kerala have garnered 16 points from 6 outings. Hops Football Club have 12 from 6. Sports Odisha have 12 from 6 as well. East Bengal have 10. Meanwhile, Anju Tamang holding on, passing the ball square. Finally, the ball falls to Sonali. The substitute has come in place of Arifa Zahir. That is Grace. The ball falls to Sonali. The cross did not have that elevation. Easy clearance there, and the ball goes out to play for a throw-in. Anju Tamang. The cross has been intercepted there by Mercy. That's Mercy Tagore, the player from Ghana. So a few changes have been effected by the Odisha FC coach, and once again the attack is on. This is Grace. Will she keep the ball in play? No, the ball goes out. That'll be a goal kick. Just looking at Group A. And meanwhile, another attack. This is Linda Com. Throw-in comes in. Cross. And this can be dangerous. Finally, clearance comes from Mercy. Header. That's Grace once again. Sinali. But Anju Tamang doesn't get the ball. But she will win a corner though. The ball got the last touch of a Celtic Queens player. Another change. Karishma Orao will be coming in. She did feature in the last match in the first 11. Manisha Panna is out. And Karishma straight away joining her teammates in the opposition penalty box to receive the corner from Anju. Not a very good corner at all. And finally it has been cleared out. This is Linda Com. Linda Com passes it square. In comes the cross. Anju Tamang does well to control. Another cross comes in. That came from Sumitra. Mercy putting the ball out for a throw-in. So if you look at Group A, the contest is keen over there. Gokulam Kerala are placed on top with 16 points from 6 matches. Hops Football Club have 12. Sports Odisha have 12 as well. East Bengal have 10. Another cross. Easy clearance. Anju Tamang tosses it back. And coming back to Group A. East Bengal Football Club have 10 points from 6 outings. Mumbai Knights have 10. Misaka Knights have 10 from 6 matches. Mumbai Knights, in fact, and Misaka United have 9. And Mata Rukmani are yet to get a point. So it's more keenly contested in Group A compared to Group B. Malati Munda going for the ball, losing out, and the ball having a last touch from Malati, so that will be a throw-in. Sujata Shetty. Sujata, the captain. Once again, not the best of clearances as the white shirts get the ball back. Mercy. Will she clear the ball? She gets the throw-in though. So there will be a quarter-final, there will be semi-final and final as well in this Hero IWL. Oh, lovely pass. Anju, this can be a goal. Oh, Linda Com with that skillful touch. Can't beat the keeper though. That was Anju Tamang with her cross. And look at Linda. She was smart in that attempt, but the goalkeeper was smarter. And the ball falls to the centre defenders of Odisha FC. And a long ball once again, and once again it will be Kushi who will be collecting it. So Kushi, I wonder whether she will be able to be Kushi at the end of the day. Because she did concede 2 goals. Nothing really that she could have done. But she did miss some other shots as well. Lucky there for her. Meanwhile, Linda Com, will she take a shot? She has 3 defenders in front. She finds Anju Tamang for support. And the ball falls to Sumitra. She can't keep the ball in play. 8 more minutes left of regulation time. And the 4th official, Rachana Hashmukh Kamani, will be giving some more time. And we have seen goals scored in added time as well. Linda holds on, finds Anju. Anju still holding on to the ball. She has 3 defenders in front. She crosses. And that was Malati. Finds Sushmita. Sushmita gets Deepa Nayak. And finally the ball falls to Kongsai. Mangpineng Kongsai has always been outnumbered by the white shirts. This has been the story so far. Meanwhile, another attack. Anju, will she cross? She crosses, and she's appealing for a handball, is she? I believe corner has been given. A corner has been given. The referee just consulting with the assistant referee, it seems, and finally the corner stands. Look at that. Was it a handball? But that was in fact outside the penalty box. Corner, and Anju Tamang will be taking the corner. Can Odisha score the 3rd goal? In comes the corner, the header, and finally the ball goes out of play. That was Julie Kishan taking that head. But then another corner has been awarded. Anju Tamang, the player who scored 1 goal in the last match, has played really well today. She's covered the pitch very well. In comes the cross, and that was Linda Combs' header. Once again. Or was it Karishma? So the header goes over the crossbar, and the score still remains the same. It's Odisha FC 2, Celtic Queens Football Club nil. Kongsai, Pinky. Can she find Anju Chanu? But the other Anju gets hold of the ball. Anju Tamang. Sumitra. This is Grace, but where did she pass? No white shirt. Anju Tamang was waiting for a wall pass. This is Grace Hona, the player from Meghalaya. In comes the goal kick. And the ball once again goes out of play. Anju Tamang finds Malati. Malati keeps the ball in play. Back to Anju. Is she onside? Yes. Anju goes all by herself. Oh, that's a lovely pass to Malati Munda. And she just misses the target. That was so close. This player from Odisha FC scored from a similar position in the last match, but this time she erred and the ball went innocuously over the goal line for a goal kick. So Kushi Chanu, maybe she will be put to some more test by the Odisha girls. Mangpineng Kongsai. She wins a free kick for herself. It's another player from the northeast. So it's really good to see players coming up from different parts of the country, and some from the very remotest corners of the country as well, from some tribal areas, from some villages, and they are facing the odds, braving all the obstacles and reaching the top tier of Indian women's football. This is really great to see these girls coming up, fighting it out at the highest level. Kongsai once again. But Sumitra does well to keep her at bay. Sumitra Zalzo has come as a substitute. She's come along with a few many, as a corner has been awarded to Celtic Queens Football Club. Much against the run of play. Can Celtic Queens pull one back? In comes the corner. Headed away. Danger still not averted. The ball is still inside the penalty box, but Anju Tamang, what a match she is playing. Once again, Anju, she's playing in the forward line, she's playing in the midfield, and she's also coming down to the defense to help the defenders as Grace collects. Odisha FC surely are missing the service of Bala Devi. She is a pivot in the midfield. Meanwhile, this is Deepa Nayak. Good looking pass for Malati Munda. Can she keep the ball in play? She does well to keep the ball in play. Goes past the defender. There is another defender. That's a good pass. Oh, that was not very good defending either from Celtic Queens players. As many as 4 players missing that ball. Lucky there. Look at that. Sujata first, and then nobody able to get a touch. But then that touch was disappointing from Deepa Naik as well. This is Deepa Naik on the screen. She could easily have taken advantage of those errors from the defenders and scored the third goal. That was not to be, and the score still reads Odisha FC 2 and Celtic Queens Football Club 0, and we are in the last minute of regulation time. We have to wait and see how many minutes will be added by the fourth official, Sushmita Tanti. Anju, good touch. Malati Munda. Malati this time has been effectively challenged by Ida, but not a good clearance either. Meanwhile, another attempt. 6 minutes have been added. Grace holds on. Too many defenders. This is Sumitra. Sonali. Back to Sonali, the substitute. She finds Grace, passes the square to her, but Grace's pass is not that good. Kongsai finds Anju Chanu. Can Anju Chanu do something for her team? That's a good move. Anju goes past the defender. Kongsai, she controls. 2 white shirts. Too many white shirts for Kongsai there. Pinky, she has space in front. Anju Chanu. This is Mang Pingneng Kongsai. Can Celtic Queens Football Club do something dramatic in the dying minutes of the match? Pinky now. The ball still with a Celtic girls, but not anymore. Mercy will collect the ball though. Mercy passes it square to Sandhya. But Anju Chanu this time doesn't get the ball. Good interception. Sumitra wins a throw-in for her team. If Odisha FC win this match, and they are likely to win this match, they will be getting 15 points and they will be at par with Setu Madurai. And we have to see what the result of that match will be. Setu Madurai at the moment at Trans Stadia are battling it out with Kickstart Karnataka. This is Linda Calm, and she gets the third goal. Lovely shot. She finds the back of the net. It's number 3 for Odisha FC. In added time, she adds another goal for her team. Look at that shot from distance, from outside the penalty box. Lovely shot and lovely goal there. And the keeper beaten hands down. Linda. Look at the finish. So it's number 3, and this is the lady who scored the third goal. Meanwhile, a corner for Celtic Queens Football Club. So this is the score at the moment. About 2 minutes left before the final whistle. Can the Celtic Queen Football Club decrease the lead, bring the lead down? Not this time. Pinky still holding on. That was a casual looking shot. Pinky once again loses out. And once again Anju Tamang. She's playing all over the ground. Anju hasn't scored a goal herself though. Finds Linda Calm, the scorer of the third goal. Can they score the fourth goal for Odisha FC? Malati Munda. Sushmita. Anju not able to get the ball. This time as Kongsai finds Anju Chanu. Anju and Kongsai trying their level best. This is Kongsai now. Passes it back. Back passes will not do for Celtic. Anju Chanu. Will she take a shot from distance? Anju Chanu. That was Alina Tony. Back to Alina. Long ball. This can be dangerous. But finally, it has been defended well and cleared out well. Sumitra now. Another attack. That has been cleared. So we are in the last minute of action in this match. Odisha winning it comfortably and comprehensively, it seems. Will there be another one? Anju holding on. Anju takes a shot straight to the keeper though. This time Kushi Chanu doesn't commit any mistake, and she was manning the near post, excellently placed, and she managed to get hold of the ball. Anju. That was Anju Tamang, and meanwhile the long whistle has been blown by the referee, indicating the end of the match. So this is the final score then. Odisha FC 3, Celtic Queens Football Club 0. A comprehensive victory for this team of Odisha. They will now take home another 3 points, and they will be on 15 points. Will be waiting for the result of the other match. If Setu Madurai lose, then Odisha and Setu will be at par. If Setu Madurai win or draw the match, then Odisha will remain at number 2. For Celtic Queens, they are still languishing at the nadir of Group B. So before we go, here's a quick look at the highlights of the match. That was the first goal. Rather a soft one. Faustina scoring the first one. A lovely cross from Anju Tamang. A few more attacks. And that was some cool mouth action. Then came the second goal from Bania. She took her time and placed it to perfection. At the second half, that was hit on the post. That was almost there, almost in. Again, the woodwork denying Odisha. Not a good opportunity. That was Linda. It could easily have been much more than 3 goals for Odisha FC, and then that was a lovely one. A beautiful shot from Linda Calm. Look at that shot. That was the third goal, the final one in this match. So then that's the final result here at the Shahibagh Police Stadium. And this is Anju Tamang. As I was saying, Anju Tamang playing so well, covering the entire ground. She is the hero of the match. Anju Tamang is the hero of the match. She will be taking home a cheque of rupees 15,000 and a trophy as well. So well played Anju, well played Odisha FC. This is the final score then. Odisha FC 3, Celtic Queens Football Club 0. And we'll bid adieu for the day. We'll be back with more action the day after tomorrow. So thank you for joining. Goodbye and good night.